Here we go. So we do have the new Nintendo Switch OLED model right here. Here it is. We'll open it up. May have to break this one into two or put two together, two videos together, I think. Mostly because I know you guys are gonna want me to like turn it on, and I'm sure. Let me flash this real quick. Turn it on, and but I don't know how to transfer the data of my Animal Crossing town. I don't know how easy it is. But there is the OLED model right there. Beautiful, dude. There's a lot of people here looking for this model. There it is. So we'll crack it open real quick, take a look inside. Let's see what it's all about. You know, I tried to get, I was like, you guys need to get it, right? Like, because the upgrades on it is just too good. I did go with white because, well, that's kind of like the, oh, there it is right there. You guys can't see it, right? But basically there it is. There's the Switch right there. There's the back of it. Oh, it's looking good. We'll get a closer look of everything here in a second. There's the white. So like the reason why I went with white, because this is like I wouldn't say it's an exclusive color, but this is the color that it came with, right? Like this is the color of the OLED model. You can get the traditional one, so you don't have to get white. You can get like the normal black with you know the blue and red Joy-Cons on it. So here's the HDMI cable. I'm assuming this is this is the power cable. Here's the stupid whatchamacallit, the way you put your Joy-Cons on. I think I've used this once on the other one, and that was it. I don't like the way it feels. Here we go. This is the new dock, right? Which has all the upgrades to it in terms of like oh my god. When I get a closer look of this, you're going to see how beautiful this is. Oh my god, this looks so much nicer. Oh my dude. I think this, yes, so this completely comes off. This, I've seen people complaining about this, but maybe because they're not streamers. As a streamer, this is huge. The fact that this comes right off. I love this because like I am always in here. You know what I mean? I am always in this part of it when I'm switching cables, changing stuff out. And then every time I think I'm going to break the hinge off, but this just pops right off now, which is great. So I like the fact that it does this. We'll switch to the better camera here in a second. And we'll get a better look at it, but you can kind of see inside. It's like really finished. I love the way it looks so far. And what else is in here? Okay, so these are the things that go to the Joy-Cons. We'll probably never ever see those again, but I will bring them out so you can take a look at them and see what the colors look like on the white model. And I'll try to get a screen comparison here. So let's get the good camera, right? And take a look at the take a look at all the stuff, right? So you know what the HDMI cable looks like. There's really no reason to look at that. I'm pretty sure there's nothing different about I always look at the power cables. I know it may not be the most interesting thing, but I'm old, right? So like I grew up during the Xbox 360 era, and in the Xbox 360 era, our power cables were catching houses on fire. So ever since then, I paid attention to the power cables. I know it's weird. This actually does look a little different. I think I have Yeah, it is. It is. It is a little different, I think. It does look different, kind of. I'm not sure, actually. Either way, it's newer. So there you go. You glad you never had an Xbox? It was causing a lot of fires. No, it's about the same. I think it's just no, it's the same. It does look the same. All right, cool. I didn't know. I haven't looked at my power supply on my Nintendo Switch in like for ages. So we'll get a closer look at the white controller. Yeah, I haven't looked at mine in a while. I just won't look at it. So it looks the same. Beautiful power cable. Yes. So here you go. Here's your white Joy-Con. I don't know if they actually did anything to improve it. Some people say they did. Some people say they haven't. I will say this. This here, the Joy-Con feels really stiff, and I like that. The Joy-Cons that I do, yeah, see, like, this is my Animal Crossing one. I know it's a different side, but they're they're a lot looser. This is pretty stiff, and I kind of like that. Yeah, I do. I can tell that they kind of designed this. Yeah. See, that feels nicer than this. This feels too loose. This feels like I'm going to break it. Like one of the reasons why I don't play handheld, because I feel like I'm kind of rough, right? So I feel like I'm going to break it. Whereas this one is like way more stiff. Maybe it's because it's new, but I haven't used this. You know, I don't use my Joy-Cons. So this should still feel the same. And then let's take a look at the designs they have on it, right? I know it may not be the most interesting thing, but if you get these, they always have designs on them. So you get a little bit of a white trim there. A little Nintendo braid. Not bad. We'll get it out and we'll compare sizes to it. Don't clip that. And we'll get it hooked up. I mean, if you guys don't mind and you want me to try to figure out how to switch everything over, we can do that. Oh, let me show you guys this, right? So let me show you guys this. So let me put this back on. And I will show you what it looks like. Here we go. God, I love the fact that this back comes off. That is so nice. I'm telling you, like, that's huge. I just noticed it has a nice little slit right here. This is way better. Oh my God, yes. I have to like go get a Switch that's like right here. Let me just get this. So you can kind of see, like, then I have to have that cable there that runs it into that. Then that runs into that. And there's like a little tiny hole right there that kind of feeds it. And it's completely, it always falls. I know this is the Animal Crossing Switch, but we can still compare, right? So this was the newest Switch right here. This was what the back looked like. Like I said, you see the hinges, right? So they would always come down. Dude, I would always feel like I'm ripping these things off. It's annoying. And then this is the new back right here. This thing would never work. So basically you would run your cables through here and it would always pop this. So it was so frustrating. Whereas this kind of goes all the way down. Love that. That gives me plenty of room. And we're going to get a little bit closer. And yes, it's the Animal Crossing Switch. So it's beautiful. We love it. We want to thank the person in channel now, who is none other than Mr. Ryan. Thank you, Ryan, for the beautiful, beautiful Switch. Yeah. You've never had an issue with yours? Again, you're not a streamer. You're not constantly back there. If you just like set it there and leave it alone, sure, but I'm always back there. I'm always moving stuff. I'm always disconnecting, reconnecting. I'm always moving cables in the back. It's just what you do. Like, I'm never not leaving it alone. Ever. So, like, already, what I like about it is that it's a little round, right? Compared to the last one. I'm always back there. So this is a little bit more round. I like it, right? This is squared, right? This is squared, yeah. I don't know why my camera keeps being a poopy butt cheeks. But there we go. So this is, like, the edges are more round. I like it. But if you look inside, it's like shiny. It's like hard to tell, but it's like glossy and it looks way more sleek. I love that. I kind of like how it looks a little bit more, it's like more heavy duty is the best way to explain it. Like, the dock is heavier. I don't know if it's just heavier just because of the added back to it, right? And we're about to open it up. So we're going to pop it open. And here we go. So we got the LAN port built in. I'll be interested to see if it's better than the extension. But we got the LAN port built into it finally, which is awesome. So it frees up a USB port, right? Because we have one of our USB ports being taken up by a LAN adapter, so we don't have to worry about that anymore. But basically the same there in the back. There is the USB ports right there. And now they said it's slightly bigger, like the console itself is slightly bigger. Oh, I just noticed that. That's nice. So on the back of this, on the bottom of the switches, they only have like these little rubber grommets right here, right? That's it. The bottom of this one, the entire thing is rubber. Yeah, this whole thing here is rubber. That's nice. So this whole thing won't slide. I love that. That's a good change. Very nice. Yeah, I like that. All right, so the actual Switch, right? Ooh. Look at that reflection there. You can see me, dude. Look at that, dude. You can see that. God, that is super reflective. That OLED screen. And this is the new stand. I don't know how to open it. How do we open a new stand? Do we just pop it open here? It's like gas or something. What is this? I forgot what you call this. Look. And like you can stop it wherever you want. That is nice. Look at that. That is beautiful. It's like on a hinge, but it's not like I can let go of it anywhere I want. So you can just set it up just like that. Look at that. There's me. God, that's awesome. That is sweet, dude. Very nice. It's like on the back of the original Switch. Now, yes, I know this is the Animal Crossing Switch, so it's going to have that beautiful back to it. You see that, Lilac? You see that? Look, right there. We're going to pretend that's Margie. Look at that. We're going to pretend that's Ruby right there, because we can. Yes. I can't believe they put an anteater on the back of this, but it's fine. So this is the normal one. So this is kind of like the... Yeah, so this is the original prop stand, which is this right here. So it just kind of like, yeah. That's basically it, right? It was always kind of wobbly. Like that, you know, when you set it up, I can like fall over. So I do like the fact that this is like on a hinge that you can like adjust no matter what size. So you can just sit it there, and the whole thing is the whole thing. So there you go, like the whole thing's a stand, right? And then you can adjust it to however high you want or how much support you need it to have. I like that. That is nice. Right there. So let's compare the size, right? So I'm going to take the Joy-Cons off of the Animal Crossing one. All right, so we'll compare the size here. I might have to go back some here. So there is a difference in size for sure. Maybe set there. Sorry about the camera, guys. I don't know why it's doing that. So there is a difference in size. Like I said, it's supposed to be slightly bigger, and it is. Yeah, just slightly. Right. Let's put them out like this. That's what everybody says, is that the screen is slightly bigger. And you can see it here. There you go. The webcam, believe it or not, does it better. There we go. So you can see that there is a clear difference in size. This is bigger. Well, they said that, right? That it's supposed to be slightly bigger, but noticeable. Gina, you're missing out on all the unboxing. You missed the Metroid unboxing. Now we're doing the OLED unboxing. You better go back and watch. You break my heart not being here. Yeah, so the screen starts here. Let me point it, right? So the screen kind of starts right here, right? So you see this border. So I think what you're not realizing is the screen starts here, So you have this big black border, and then you have the frame, right? So I can zoom in on this so I can show you here. So you have the border right here, right? And then the frame. Whereas the OLED model, the border and the frame is basically the same size. So even though the model itself looks like it's even though the model itself looks like it's slightly bigger, you are getting more screen coverage of the actual tablet itself, right? So you are getting a lot more width. I mean, a lot more coverage of the tablet. So they're using a lot more of it to do it. So it's really nice. Yeah, I heard, I don't know if this is true, when I was standing in line, they said that this will have an updated board, so it can be upgraded. The firmware could be updated higher. I don't know how much of that is true. It's not smaller. It's 100% bigger. 100% bigger. I mean, you can just look right here and tell. Like I said, the screen starts here. So basically, if you want to see where the screen starts, let me see if I can get wish I had like a straight line or something. But basically, the screen starts right there. So this is what I'll do. So that's how much more of the screen you got right here, right? Because you can barely see that, but like right here is where the screen starts here, but the screen starts on this side, so you are getting more. Yeah, the specs are exactly the same, but I was reading they were saying in line, I don't know, again, I don't know how much it's true, but this one has the ability to have a higher firmware upgrade. I don't know if that's true. Actually, you can kind of see what I'm talking about when I do this. And the screens are better, so you can kind of see, there we go, this is better. So you can see that on this model, the screen starts way over here, right? The screen starts way over here. Whereas on this model, the screen, if I can angle the color right, you can see starts closer to the frame itself. So you are going to get more. But I'm sure you guys want to see what this stuff looks like turned on. So there's the white. Ooh. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, I know there's news articles and stuff. I was just kind of hoping that people knew off the top of their heads. But you guys just don't know. I'll turn it on here. There's my Switch, right? So basically, the button layouts are a little different too, right? It's a little bit more around there. I kind of like that. Ooh. Happy that it has a charge. Oh yeah, the colors are night and day. Oh my god. I have to connect to a network. Yeah, the colors look way different. I like it. There you go, Squirty. I think the OLED's pretty nice. I like it. It's a good upgrade. Do I think you need it? I wouldn't say you have to have it. If you have the original Switch, it's probably a solid upgrade for you. If you play handheld and you're looking to get a docked version, I would say get the OLED version, like hands down. There's no question about it. Overall, the screen does look a lot better. It is bigger. I think everything's built a little differently. It feels more bulky or more heavy duty is the best way to explain it. So overall, I think I wish the Switch would have came out this way originally. So especially if you haven't bought a Switch yet, this is huge. And if you have a Switch Lite, this is a massive upgrade from a Switch Lite, in my opinion. So overall, I think it's really good. Definitely recommend it. And with that, we will